at Super7, and Josh is going to walk us through the booth. This is awesome.
All right, let's do it. Here is the booth. So this case is our seasonal Halloween monster collection. We've got our Super Buckets, which are our take on Halloween candy-inspired buckets. You know, back in the olden days, you'd have a pumpkin or maybe a skull or something, and now you've got Creature from the Black Lagoon. You've got Frankenstein, Wolfman, and the Mummy. And then you got He-Man and Skeletor, Optimus Prime, Megatron, and my favorite, you have the Alien up here, a nice stretch model. That's the one you want because you're going to get more Snickers.
Exactly.
And then of course we've got the Misfits Fiend coming soon as well. And then below that we have our Super Soakies line, which is inspired by the Colgate Universal Monster Soakies from the 1960s. They made 4 characters back in the day, they were rad, and so now we're making 7 monsters. We got Alien, we've got Kane in the spacesuit with the face hugger attached to his face, and we've got Pee Wee Herman, and we've got more secret surprises behind the curtain that we can't show quite yet.
Will there be soaping?
Yes, the idea is that rather than, in the old days you would have like bubble bath or shampoo or whatever, and that gets into a whole zone of like safety testing for children's bath products that we're not ready for any of that. So what it would be instead is you take the head off and it has a bubble wand with bubble solution inside, and so you can blow bubbles out of it. And then it's still soap, it's still fun.
Right.
You know. And then of course down here we have our retro masks. We've got Frankenstein and Creature so far, we've got a Wolfman coming, a Mummy coming, a whole bunch of other weirdos on the way. Really capturing that retro vibe. Yeah, love it. And then we've got some Universal glassware coming up, so you can, you know, watch Creature from the Black Lagoon and drink Creature from the Black Lagoon at the same time.
Then your life is complete.
Yeah, it's like that's all you need.
Yeah.
Well, and then maybe it's popcorn out the Creature's head.
Exactly.
Just keeping it on theme.
Yeah.
So then here in the deluxe figure assortment here, we've got a few different things going on. Down here at the bottom, we have our Masters of the Universe Vintage Inspired line, which is sort of taking the old Masters of the Universe toys, but translating them so they're faithful to what was actually on the screen. Because the old toys they sort of went in 2 different directions. We've got Wave 1 has already been out for a while. You got He-Man, Skeletor. Wave 2 is the pre-order sort of came and went, and those will be landing early mid-March, if I remember correctly. Wave 3 is an open pre-order now, and Wave 4 will be coming a little bit later this spring. Then up here we have our Masters of the Universe Deluxe figures. And this is the Club GRAYSKULL Wave 4, also accurate to the original cartoon. And those have also already been a pre-order that has come and gone. And these will be shipping in a couple months, expected to arrive in June for people that order.
Very happy you included the Triumph with Stratus.
Oh yeah.
You got to have the Triumph.
He'd just be standing there with like nothing. He's like, what do I do with my hands? And then big reveal for the show is the Collector's Choice next wave here, which is, these are the designs done by William Stout that were used for the live-action film. And we have, you know, the He-Man, we've got Karg, we've got Skeletor, we've got Hyper Skeletor. And the detail on these sculptures is bananas. The sculptors did an incredible job. I mean, you could just spend all day staring at those and find new things all the time. And then from there, we're moving into taking this format into some other properties. We've got Conan here from the original first issue of the Marvel Comics. We're going into Ninja Turtles that are not quite ready for prime time, so I can't show them just yet. We've got going into Ren and Stimpy, we're going into Toxic Crusaders, and we're going into Voltron. All in this sort of wheelhouse of articulated, swappable accessories and heads and so forth. And these will all come out as we go, get a little bit later in the year. And then we also have up here the Transformers Super Cyborg line. We've seen Optimus Prime in a couple other colorways previously. We're coming back now with the cartoon accurate and adding his best friend Megatron. I don't know what best friend is.
We saw the black and white one or gray one.
Oh, yeah,
Leo Schwartz.
Oh, okay,
Last night.
nice.
Yeah.
Right on, right on. Dead Optimus Prime. Tragic story. I know.
Horrific moment from your childhood.
And then this is a bunch of reaction figures we've put out over the last year. So nothing in here will be new for Toy Fair, but
we can
still cool.
Yeah, we can move on. And we love the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, nice,
I
nice.
reviewed the first wave, and I love the second wave, and then you actually have like the underdweller mutant.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That guy's great with the mask that comes off. And you
Oh
can see
yeah,
his-
and that extra little thing was
Yeah.
great, and to have Lawgiver with the retro Kenner style.
Yeah, we thought it would
box,
be pretty funny to make. I mean, he's literally a statue in the movie. And it's like,
Yeah.
why not make him walk around? That's
Yeah.
cool. So here we have a bunch of new reaction that is all brand new for this show. We've got a bunch of things crammed into this little case here. We've got Worst Wave 2, that's our own line of all villains. We've got a range of heavy metal figures up at the top there, going back into some both 80s metal as well as modern metal with Ghost. We have They Live, which is a the classic, of course, John Carpenter film. We've got Transformers, again G1 cartoon inspired, but as reaction figures. Beavis and Butthead, gotta have the great portfolio, of course. And we have Pee-wee's Playhouse. That was a super fun one because I got to actually talk to Paul Rubens and going through the approval process.
Nice,
I was like, okay, cool, I'll make this change, I'll make that change. The dude is super nice. And it was like, I'm on the phone with Pee-wee.
Yeah.
So that was crazy. Then we've got RoboCop. I'm really excited about that one too because
The details are great.
yeah, it's like that dude. I saw that movie when I was too young, and that toxic waste guy
messes you up in the head.
freaked me out. So I had to exercise that demon and make that toy. And we've got Rocky 4 with Rocky, Ivan Drago, Apollo Creed. We've got Paulie's robot with the birthday cake.
And I have to thank you.
I mean, it had to happen.
I know of at least 5 guys that want just the robot.
Oh, I'm sure.
That is the robot.
Yeah. So, I mean, we had to go there.
Yeah, you have to. There's no Paulie, but you have his robot.
Yeah, who needs Paulie?
Everyone
We
needs
got the
Paulie.
robot. We got the robot. We've got aliens. We're getting into the second movie here. We've got 3 different aliens. We've got Ripley and Newt. We've got a bishop that we'll plug in so you can see.
Very nice.
Cut him in half just like the Queen does at the end. And then we've got Hicks, Hudson, and Vasquez in their marine gear. And then...
No, I see. There's another head over here.
Oh yeah, so Hudson comes with the. We'll make an alternate game over. Version
okay,
you
there'll
got,
be 2 different versions.
You got the standard like kind of static Kenner head, and then you got that one.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
And then we got Universal Monsters Wave 2, because there's never too many
enough.
monsters. We've got Masters of the Universe Wave 5, if you can believe that. Getting into She-Ra Horde. The Mantana has a lever that makes his eyes pop out.
Nice.
And then we got Teen Wolf and Breaking, getting back into some 80s classics.
Teen Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
It's kind of like, how has that not been done?
I don't. There's been some attempts. There's been some failed attempts at Teen Wolf.
And then over here we've got this is sort of our blind box assortment. We've got some blind box Masters of the Universe, blind box Iron Maiden, another wave of blind box Alien, and then on the reaction side, on the Keshi side, we've got Transformers, the all-new Universal Monsters are coming soon. There's 2 different waves of those. And then we also have, up in the top right here, Toxic Crusaders. You got a nice slime can full of difficult to look at bright colors, like painful neon.
Yeah.
Feels appropriate for those guys.
The 90s.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of the muscle we've put out over the last year or so. Aliens, Shogun Warriors, Masters of the Universe, Mega Man. She-Ra, of course, has been out for a minute.
All right.
Philly Fanatic, are you front food?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I am 2 years older than the Philly Fanatic.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah. But that is.
Yeah, that's a fun one. So he is part of the mascot series of our Super Sports reaction line, which is mascots like the Fanatic, like the Crazy Crab, Mr. Met, and then we're starting with some of the classic all-stars, players from the 60s, 70s, 50s. We got Jackie Robinson here. It's his 100th birthday this year. Yeah. From what I hear. And so we're going to do, this summer we're launching a line of these classic players. Next year we'll get into some modern players, more mascots, and so on. And then we've got some super buckets here as well.
The buckets. The buckets.
Yeah. You got the Fanatics, you got the Mr. Met if you're a New Yorker, you got the Giants if you're from my town, and you got the Dodgers if you're from LA.
These don't get along too well.
I know that
These people don't.
Yeah,
They don't. Jack's like these people.
Yeah, exactly.
It used to be so much fun to go. It's not as much fun anymore.
Yeah, it gets a little. You can get a little hairy.
No, it's not even that anymore.
Oh, really?
It's not even. It's like, hey, what's up? We're not like button heads anymore. It used to be like extra security, extra stuff. People were thrown out in like 5 minutes. Now it's just like,
It's got the romance has gotten stale.
Exactly. So will these be available at like ballparks, or is it going to be like a
TBD. I'm not sure. We're sort of the distribution on all of that is getting worked out a bit at the moment.
Okay.
That's it. That's why we're at Toy Fair.
Exactly.